We'll be doing some more simultaneities later in the program. I'm now going to do a group of solo poems. Since we heard Paul Blackburn's voice on the tape, I'll read the 32nd light poem first in Memoriam Paul Blackburn. I'll speak about the light poems. I'll speak about the light poems after reading Paul's light poem. 32nd light poem in Memoriam Paul Blackburn. October 1971. Let me choose the kinds of light to light the passing of my friend Paul Blackburn, a poet. A pale light like that of a winter dawn, or twilight, or phosphorescence is not enough to guide him in his passing, but enough for us to see shadowily his last gaunt figure. How he showed himself to us last July in Michigan when he made us think he was recovering, knowing the carcinoma, arrested in his esophagus, had already spread to his bones. How he led us on. I spent so little time with him, thinking he'd be with us now. Amber light of regret stains my memories of our days at the Poetry Festival in Allendale, Michigan. How many times I hurried elsewhere rather than spending time with him in his room 3 doors from me. I will regret it the rest of my life. I must learn to live with the regret. Dwelling on the moments Paul and I shared in July as in years before. Though amber light dimmed to umber, and I can hardly see his brave, emaciated face, I see Paul standing in the umber light cast on his existence by his knowing that his death was fast approaching. Lightning blasts the guilty dream, and I see him reading in the little auditorium and hear him confidently reading, careful of his timing, anxious not to take more than his share of reading time, filling our hearts with rejoicing. Seeing him alive, doing the work he was here for, seemingly among us now. I, for one, was fooled, thinking he was winning the battle, so I wept that night for joy. As I embraced him after he read, I shook with relief and love. I was so happy to hear you read again. If there were a kind of black light that suddenly could reveal to us each other's inwardness, what would I have seen that night as I embraced you with tears of joy? I keep remembering the bolt of lightning that slashed the sky at twilight over the Gulf of St. Lawrence. And turned an enchanting walk with Beachy, following Angus Willie's brook through mossy woods nearly to its mouth, to a boot-filling scramble up through thornbush and spruce tangle. Beatrice guided me, and I was safe at the end of August on Cape Breton Island. But when Jerry telephoned me of your death, the lightning that destroyed the illusion you were safe led through dreadful amber light, not to friendly car light and welcoming kitchen light, but to black light of absence, not ultraviolet light revealing hidden colors, but revelatory light that is no light, the unending light of the realization that no light will ever light your bodily presence again. Now your poem's light is all, the unending light of your presence, in the living light of your voice.